What a nice view. Join me. Oop, reading the newspaper. Yeah. We are overprotected. They're advertising a all-in-one insurance for leisure activities. So it's like, you know, you don't really need that. And it costs 116 Swiss francs. Yeah, and it's for stuff stolen, if it's cards or like bank account cards or IDs, and for the keys if they got lost or if someone stole them. If someone gets your briefcase, then you get 500 Swiss francs. Yeah. So if you lose your bank account cards and your ID or the passport, you get 500 Swiss francs as well. So to retrieve the bank account card was, I guess, 40 Swiss francs, she told me. I asked at the post office, and she told me next year I'll get a new one automatically, but yeah, I think it was 40 because I was like, yeah, I don't want that, I'll wait. Mine wasn't working properly once, so I thought that I would love to have a new one. So me being up the mountaintop, you know, if it doesn't work, I'm kind of, yeah. So yeah, a passport though is much more expensive. A passport costs like 200 Swiss francs almost. Yeah, so it depends. If you need a ID, you don't need an ID because with a passport you can do it all. But some people are over equipped, so they have passport, ID, lots of bank accounts and lots of cards, and so yeah, it's almost enough, 500 Swiss francs. So if someone robs your luggage, it's 1,000 Swiss francs. Yeah. So now they can do that because they have so many cameras up. Because imagine someone gets 1,000 Swiss francs. So now I'm in the mood, in the mindset of a immigrant. Oh, what? So I pay 116 Swiss francs, and if something gets stolen, so let's say someone steals my stuff on purpose, then I get back 1,000 Swiss francs. That's a good business, you know. Okay. And that one is an interesting one. 5,000 you get if someone gets into your mobile phone and is doing stuff in your bank account with your cards, or if someone robs your money. If someone gets your money while you're traveling and you have paid this 116 Swiss francs for this insurance, you'll get back 5,000 Swiss francs. But you have to prove it has happened. So it kind of will get difficult anyhow. But you know, there is cameras in all the trains, so because they're working with the official transport system together, you can't just say, oh yeah, it has been robbed. They will go and check the cameras. And on the other hand, you can always say, yeah, it has if it really has happened, you can always go and say, well, Go and check the cameras. Give me the money. I paid for the insurance. Right? So yeah. There is this ticket. It costs 40 Swiss francs a day, and with that one you can travel wherever you want from 9 o'clock on. That's why I got this newspaper, because like second half price is available as well. That one would be of course 20 Swiss francs, but that half price thing that kind of always reduces the price of your ticket in Switzerland half the amount it actually costs. That one costs like 220 something in a year, so I never buy this one. I had it and then I felt over equipped, so I didn't buy it anymore. Sometimes it makes sense to buy it, and sometimes it's just, you know, you don't really know, would it make sense to buy it, yes or no? And so you don't buy it because, yeah, I go by hitchhiking so many distances now. I did like the 17 kilometers from the end of the valley to the city I just stayed at. I was buying stuff at. I did maybe 50 to 70 times by hitchhiking. And last summer, maybe the 13 kilometers from where I was living to the city, I did by bike like every other day. I really did get to see places, so I wasn't in need of a ticket. And so when I go huge distances, even to the very end of a, you know, other part of Switzerland, and then there towards the very south, like the train doesn't go further, you know, it's the end of where you can go there. I even went by hitchhiking. It worked. So the people would give me a lift. So that's all in the south of Switzerland, you can say. But in the north, in the flat land, so to say, it doesn't really work that easily. You would have to wait longer, and then it gets complicated because you can go so many different ways. But if it's just a valley like here, it's just back and forth, so it's kind of, sort of, you know, easy to get the lift. Yeah, but I would wish to go to the west of Switzerland, because I really, you know, I actually bought this ticket because it's not interesting for me anymore to go hitchhiking, and it's not interesting as well to walk. Sometimes I was walking the distance like 3 kilometers, so the distance between 2 or 3 villages. I just, you know, was going like, oh yeah, it's a cold evening, it feels good walking, so let's walk. And so to take in the environment, the valley, but you know, I've seen that river and it's not that an interesting valley. It's like, okay, yeah, green hills, and above that you can see some grey mountains, but otherwise, you know, that's it. Sometimes there is a rainbow, or it looks nice because there is some mist high up. You know, the weather changes quite a bit from, you know, village to village. Yeah, but it's like during summer you cannot really swim. I want to be swimming, you know, I want to be doing stuff alongside the water, like a river or something, a lake. It's so funny. Like when I think of those summers when I was listening to Lily Allen on a CD player and reading the lyrics, learning about how she wrote those songs, or let's say what I could learn about songwriting. I was trying to learn then, so it was kind of like, oh yeah, I'm bored, you know. I had a little booklet with me, so I could actually sing the songs of my childhood, but those were already boring to me because it's like the words of someone else. It's not my experience, but still, I used to love those songs, but not then anymore. But I went like, it's boring, I want to be somewhere else, I want to meet some other people than I know already, or I went like this, I want to be much more in the nature. Now I am, and it feels boring. Now I'm the opposite. I say, I want to go somewhere where I have a movie theater, or a indoor swimming facility, something. So when I leave the house, I see lots of or when I wake up in the morning, it's not because of cars driving past the house anymore. That's good, but now it is because of farmers doing their chopping of the grass and then blow it to this or that side, It feels just as stupid. So I'd rather be somewhere where there is more culture around me. Or let's say, if I could live somewhere far away from people, that would be really nice. And then go travel. Or let's say I live at whatever sort of apartment, and then go travel. And then when I come back, everything will seem so nice, because it's like, the only reason why I come back is I need a shower. I love it when I have a place to, sleep in secure rooms, nothing gets stolen. So like when you're traveling and when you come back, it's a whole different story. But like when you're living somewhere and you do your work, then you want to get to see something. It's like, oh yeah, I need my computer because right there I see a lot of things. Yeah. Okay, so now I go home, I won't work on the movie script, I will do the movie score, and if I want to change some more things on there, okay, I will do so until the end of this year. But then I call it an end, or how do you say? I won't, work on it endlessly. So I will just rearrange a few things on my web page. Yeah, and that'll be it. So then I will continue. I heard they put up Seinfeld onto Netflix. So there was some article going like, Netflix still fresh for 2019. So I keep watching Seinfeld because I love the talks and I like the topics, like when they wanted to go to the movies. Oh no, they had a dinner party and they were buying wine and stuff and they just couldn't make it on time. So they finally ended up, I'll tell you in the next vid.